Welcome to WNBA basketball on 2K Sports. And in our matchup tonight, we'll see the Atlanta Dream going up against the Los Angeles Sparks. This is Blake Suniga alongside Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, and we're excited for some 2K hoops. A heated rivalry between teams from opposite conferences. This one feels pretty big, right, Tim?
Well, it's just twice per year that they face off, so this one is extra special. The rarity of this game, it's part of what makes it feel like a big-time event.
Yeah, the intensity in this building is up more than a few notches. This place is bursting at the seams.
Wasted no time on that one.
Heads up by Agumake to find her teammate. She draws so much attention, it can lead to easy buckets for others.
Pass to Parker. Carter. Now here's Williams. And she's going for the alley-oop. Fast break, here come the Sparks. Let's go with a three. And Brittany Sykes gets the three.
Puts her awareness on full display. Sykes knew exactly how much time she had for the catch and shoot.
Williams with it. Goes up at the stripe. Rebound by the Sparks.
We don't see that too often. Plenty of space, and she whips on an open jumper.
Pass to Ball Queen. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Brittany Sykes.
This is just unselfish basketball at its finest. You just know that Sykes' teammates appreciate her willingness to share the wealth.
Now here's Williams. Parker. Soft touch off the glass.
That's the area they want to work the ball into, and it takes passing like that to do it.
Now Ball Queen. Parker defending. Ball Queen with the miss. On the wing, Courtney Williams. She's guarded by Sykes. And Williams gets it to go.
Great trip down the floor. McDonald working into an uncovered player. Smart basketball.
Sykes outside. Back to Wheeler. Pass to Ball Queen. Sykes. And the foul called on Courtney Williams. That's her first foul.
And I like the call. I thought the D was still moving.
Yeah, it looked like it, and she kind of slid underneath as she got to the spot, too.
Sykes with the bucket.
Showing some serious strength. Sykes isn't afraid to go at defenders and draw contact.
Outside, McDonald. Pass to Carter. Parker with the screen. On the wing, Courtney Williams. Misses off the right iron. And it's the Sparks ball. 6-point game.
And Courtney Williams, a solid scoring guard. Moving without the ball so well, she can attack you on the bounce or maybe coming off of the screen.
Now here's Williams. Williams inside. The shot comes out. Now the Sparks take it the other way. Over to the left wing. Here's Ball Queen. Buries the long-range jumper. And with Williams, it's that off-ball movement you talked about. You know, you pair that with a mid-range game, it makes her really hard to guard.
Yeah, she will light you up from the mid-range. Williams has improved every year she's been in the league. She's got a great feel for the game, and I think she's only going to continue.
First personal foul, teams first. First team foul.
On the wing, Gary McDonald. Guarded by Wheeler. Count it.
Well, here's a player who uses the mid-range. And McDonald on target with the jumper.
The Sparks with the lead. Pass to Sykes. To the wing on the left. Another three for the Sparks.
Great outside shooting is really fueling this run.
And the D is just getting bombarded. They haven't been able to slow them down.
Now Carter. On the wing, Courtney Williams. She's guarded by Sykes. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Williams. The Sparks grab the miss.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
And stolen by Arie McDonald. To the inside, Parker. That falls.
Cheyenne
Nice feed that time from Kennedy Carter.
What vision from Carter, able to survey the court, find the open player.
Pass to Ogumake. Ball clean. Another three for the Sparks.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
And here's Williams. Outside Williams. Parker with the screen. Free throw line jumper. And that one good.
Williams.
So much action these days out of the pick and roll. Williams is made for this type of basketball. A slick dribbling and good decision-making player.
Vadiva. She's guarded by Williams. And the Sparks, another three.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. Just phenomenal ball movement.
Everyone's looking for the best shot, and it's paid off during this run.
Now here's McDonald. Pass to Carter. Now Williams. Outside Williams. Here's Parker. Ball clean with the rebound.
And she doesn't miss many of those, especially with the defender not in the best of positions.
Vadiva. She's guarded by Williams. Out to the wing. Here's ball clean. And the three off target. Atlanta with the ball. They trail by 14. Outside McDonald. Back to Williams. Pass to McDonald. The 15-footer. No good off the back of the rim. Out to the left wing. Here's ball clean. The basket good off the assist from Erica Wheeler.
12 straight points off with three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And now that they're rolling from out there, you've got to get it in their jersey and try to deny those looks.
Especially how well people shoot threes these days.
Now here's Williams. Second shot opportunity. Ball clean with the rebound. Pass to Ogumake. The pick by Ball Queen. Sykes with the ball. Williams there. And the basket by Ball Queen.
Well, I think she owes this three-pointer dinner. It's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Get ready for the dance squad.
Here's Hayes. Pass to Dupree. High post, Elizabeth Williams. Shot to end the cold run. The rebound by Zawi B.
Great defense right there to prevent one of the best finishers in the league from converting in close.
And Elizabeth Williams is going to pick up the foul.
Williams.
That is her first foul of the
Personal
game.
foul, teams first. Second team foul.
Outside Tolliver. Ball queen. Ogumake left side. 6 to shoot. And she finishes nicely on the layup.
They wasted no time settling into their offense.
Yeah, they're locked in right now, really making the most out of their possessions.
I love the game plan for this coach early.
Here's Billings. Outside Hayes. Pass to Billings. Sims. Inside. Here's Williams. Yes. Great play by Odyssey Sims to set it up.
She worked so hard on her post moves and finishing. Williams thrives close to the hoop.
Shot's good by Ogumake.
It has taken them no time to build this lead up. Great first quarter for them offensively.
Yeah, but they can't sit back. They need to keep the pressure on the defense and really try to put this one away early.
Great point, Brian. You have to continue to build on this lead.
Now here's Dupree. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Now the Sparks moving it up. Corner shot. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
The more touches she gets, the more the lead grows.
And so here's Atlanta. Outside Sims. Dupree, defended by Ball Queen. And Tiffany Hayes, here we go. Amanda Zawibi with the defensive effort. And they're on the break. Here's Ball Queen. And it's off from three-point range. Outside Sims. Outside Williams. Hayes. Down low. Dupree. Ball Queen with the rebound. Pass to Zawibi. Shoots over Williams. And the Sparks getting another bucket right there.
What a start they've gotten off to. A big lead for them, and we're still in the first quarter.
And it hasn't been just about their scoring, Tim. They're playing tremendous defense, too.
Well, Brian, you got to give it up for the coach as well. This game plan has been perfect.
Now here is Sims. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Well, for what's a routine shot, she looked a little nervous on that release, wouldn't you say?
Here's Cooper. Over to the wing. To the wing, right side. Ball Queen with the miss. And here are the Dream. Here's Billings. Pass to Dupree. Looking to end the drought. No good that time. And it's the Sparks the other way. Here's Cooper. The three is up. Good for the basket, starting off 1-for-1 with that shot.
They're off to an incredible start from long range.
Yeah, lighting it up from outside. Hard to keep up with this.
Pass to Billings. To the middle. Here's Dupree. The lead pass was put in just the right spot to produce the layup.
Well, you'll see Dupree mostly operate from here. Inside, close and very comfortable from this range.
And the basket by Ball Queen.
She has put her foot on the gas pedal this quarter. She's doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Now here is Sims. Tiffany Hayes on the wing. They set the pick. Outside for Sims. 5 on the clock. The tray. Neko Ogumake pulls it in.
They've been sensational on the boards to start this game.
Yeah, sensational is a good word for it, Tim. That's good. You usually have the right word for these kinds of situations. Just tearing it up on the glass.
How kind of you, Brian.
Now here's Hayes. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Dupree is screened. And Tiffany Hayes with the triple.
One of the league's best kept secrets for years. I mean, seriously, Hayes has a more developed game than many realize.
We're at the end of the first, and what a blowout already in this one. The Sparks on top, opening a huge gap. After this break, we'll be back with the start of the second quarter on 2K Sports.
Get ready for the Dip Squad!
And welcome back. It's been all one-way traffic through the first as the second quarter gets underway. And quite a position here for the Sparks to be in. What do you guys think?
It's been a lopsided affair as far as rebounding goes through one.
You want me to tell you what stands out in this game? I'll tell you what's standing out to me in this game. Look, as soon as the ball is hitting the rim, they're just crashing the glass. Solid job.
Sims Puts up a three. A kick out to Hayes. Sims. Pass to Carter. Goes up again. That shot off. Great D that time from Neko Ogumike.
And it's clear that Kennedy Carter knows her role on this team. She's out here to score and score often. That kind of mindset is going to help get this team to new places.
Good work there as it goes.
The inside game of Ogumike is so fun to watch. She's crafty down there.
Back to Carter. Back to Sims. Lets the three fly. Hits it from three-point range. And for Carter, it's about taking high percentage shots. You know, the more experience she gets, the better feel she'll acquire for when to shoot.
And it's something really that Kennedy is working on, her outside shot. She's proven that she can make a shot from there, make a shot from deep three. But it's just some more consistency. That's what's next in Carter's game.
And it's pretty hard not to notice the difference in the passing of these two teams today.
Yeah, I mean, when you look at the stats monitor, there's a stark discrepancy. When you look at the assist column, and you see that difference as far as fluidity in their respective offenses, too.
It's rebounded by Vadiva.
They've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but in the rebounding numbers, too.
Yeah, it's been a gritty performance and a physical brand of basketball, but hey, that's how you win.
Bring your lunch pail.
To the paint. Here's Carter. Christy Tolliver with the defensive effort. Now here's Ball Queen. Defended by Carter. Vadiva gets the bucket.
She's been key for them, the way she's distributed the ball.
No doubt. Look, when the offense runs through her, smooth operation.
On the wing, Kennedy Carter. To the inside. Here's Parker. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kennedy Carter.
So poised on the offensive end of the floor. Parker is a dependable scorer.
And the basket by Ball Queen.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Outside Carter. Outside Parker. To the middle. It's stolen by Neko Ogumike. Here's Tolliver. And the layup's good off the glass.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low.
Down low. That's good, and that's her 4th basket of the game. She's a strong 4 for 6.
Yeah, she certainly is not the one to blame for them being in the hole today. She's been right on the money.
Another good pass, impressive offensive execution from her.
Yeah, passing has kept the defense off balance. 4 straight field goals made off an assist.
Pass to Dupree. Parker, defended by Ball Queen. Now here is Sims. The kick out to Parker. There's the triple. It's hauled in by Wheeler. Now the Sparks with it. Inside, Vadiva. Her shot is good, making her a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Every pass is with purpose, and their last 10 points have come off of assists. Great team basketball on display right now.
Pass to Sims. Parker. Over Ball Queen. Second chance shot. And they're going to count the bucket and send her to the line. 3-point play. Both teams will make substitutions. Now we're starting to see a little separation in the standings. So what's the mentality for a team right there in the middle?
Keep fighting. Lots of teams make the playoffs, so a goal should be to avoid the play-in games.
There is just such a huge divide between the top 4 and the rest. The best 4 regular season teams in the league, they get a single bye. But remember, the top 2 seeds, the number 1 and 2 teams in the league, they get a double bye into the semifinals. So the regular season means so much.
Here's McDonald. Offensive rebound. They shoot again. Out of bounds. It'll be the Sparks ball.
LA ball.
Now the Sparks with it. Ogumake outside. Pass to Ball Queen. From past the arc, buries it from three-point range.
A great game for her offensively. She's been a factor.
Now here's Williams. Outside Parker. To the middle. Here's Dupree. Yes. And it's Courtney Williams with the assist that time.
She draws so much attention. Williams can find others for easy buckets. Good dish.
Pass to Sykes. And here's Ball Queen. And the Sparks, another three.
They're having so much trouble stopping the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either.
That'll kill you, a differential like that from beyond the arc.
Outside McDonald. And here's Williams. She's guarded by Sykes. And Williams gets it to go.
Assist
No
goes to
fear, Williams is normally the
Parker.
smallest player on the floor, but she can operate down low with her toughness.
Back to Wheeler. Ball Queen. Parker defending. Pass to Ball Queen. Another three for the Sparks.
She's having one of the best three-point shooting performances you are ever going to see. An absolute barrage.
Outside Williams. Now Parker. That's her 6th field goal today, and with that, she is 6 for 11.
Another bucket in the paint. That's just something they have not been able to stop today. And if they want to win this game, they got to figure out how to stop it.
You know, Brian, I think it's time to switch things up on D. What they've got going on right now is not getting it done.
Down low. Here's Dupree. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
They've been getting it inside at every opportunity, and they're getting excellent results.
You know, that's a winning formula, pounding the ball down low, being aggressive.
For Atlanta.
They're being very assertive offensively. Terrific defensive play. Cut her off, squared up, nice play.
Yeah, not showing some toughness on defense, getting physical, sticking her nose in there, and making a play.
Pass to Williams. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. And count it. 2 points with a chance for one more at the line.
You know, they've been extremely efficient and effective getting the ball inside.
Totally. I mean, we're seeing some real shortcomings from this defense. They've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Pass to Ogumake. The pick by Ball Queen. Ogumake with the ball. Guarded now by Carter. And that one's good. Ogumake.
A really difficult shot. Ogumake with great concentration, just totally locked in offensively.
McDonald with it. Williams. Outside Williams. 11 feet out, and she hits it.
Oh, if you want to be a scoring guard like Williams, it helps tremendously when you can hit mid-range jumpers.
Pass to Ogumake. To the right side. Another three for the Sparks.
The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
Yeah, 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed coming from beyond the arc.
Outside Williams. Outside McDonald. Not gonna go that time. Now the Sparks take it the other way.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason they have absolutely just controlled this game.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative for sure.
And it started out with the rebounding. It sets a tone.
Back to Carter. High post, Elizabeth Williams. The Sparks grab the miss. Ogumake outside. Cooper.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
Pass to Ball Queen. Bangs home the trifecta.
These defenders better start closing down their shooters.
Yeah, that's 2 straight from long range.
And they're looking for some kind of spark here.
Yeah, cold stretch offensively. They need a bucket.
Here's the pick. Here's Williams. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. So it's the Sparks now. To the inside. And Ogumake gets it to go.
Unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, and she's heating up.
They're really on back foot at this point.
Yeah, at both ends of the floor. Things are just not going their way.
Pass to Carter. Too long in the paint, and she's hit with a 3-second violation. And she shows the focus there, nails the technical.
After being the 8th overall pick in 2016 by the Mercury and playing in just 6 games, Courtney Williams was already traded to Connecticut. That early trade ignited her career. They can't afford to give her that kind of look.
Well, it came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you have to fight over the top of it.
And you need some help as well.
To the middle. Here's Zowie B. Banked in off the glass.
Plays concrete against contact. Zowie B didn't seem too bothered by the defense there.
Outside, Carter. On the wing, Courtney Williams. Fires from the line. The baseline J, and that one comes up a bit short.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team, and that 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Not to mention what it says in the scoreboard, they're really pushing them around.
They're passing the ball very crisply right now.
Their last 3 buckets have come by way of an assist.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Outside, McDonald. There's a screen. Pass to Carter. They grab their own miss.
She's got a great read of where that miss was going, and that enabled her to be the first player to it and get the putback.
So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Sparks on top, just dominating this one. And we will be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit. And welcome back as we begin the second half. So far, not a tightly contested game, but anything can happen. We're seeing a great performance by Ball Queen.
All of a sudden, she's become their big assist player. Her passing in the first half was a big key to their offense.
And that's not a role she usually plays, and one I'm not sure she's comfortable in. But look, they've needed her to make some plays today, and she's done it.
Well, it's been a one-sided affair through the first 2 quarters, but there is plenty of time to mount a comeback. Outside, Williams. Pass to Parker. Carter. Unable to get that one to go. Some solid defense by Shanae Ogumake. Here's Sykes. And the Sparks, another three.
She's not afraid to shoot the ball beyond the arc despite a low percentage. Sykes shoots with confidence.
Now Parker. Inside. And it's blocked by Maria Vadiva. To the paint. And that one's good. Ogumake.
There's a pattern taking shape. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Yeah, 4 of their last 5 baskets have been of exactly that variety.
Pass to Carter. Down low, Parker, and she lays it straight in.
Does all the little things that pay off in big ways. Parker is so easy to root for.
To the paint, it's tipped. And the basket is good.
They've been very sound offensively in the second half.
And there's really no comparison between the teams in terms of the way they've both shot the ball since the break.
You kind of wonder what was one team talking about in the locker room and what was the other.
Ari
She is one of the
McDonald.
best when it comes to making the sweet lead pass. One thing I always remember about Ari McDonald is the great run she had in the college tournament in 2021. Almost willing Arizona to their first title.
Inside, out to Agumake. Sykes, she's guarded by Williams. Tries again. Sykes with the bucket.
Their rebounding has been off the chart today, guys, and that's the #1 reason why this game is out of hand right now.
Exactly, their lead is not surprising given their advantage on the glass.
Pass to Williams. Williams the screen. Lets it go from 11. Williams can't get it to go.
And it really was a tournament to remember for McDonald in 2021. She got them all the way to the title game.
Yeah, it was amazing to watch, and she scored a lot of points while taking down some of the toughest teams in the nation. It was so easy to see what a bright future she was going to have at the pro level.
Pass to McDonald. Back to Carter. Over Ogumake. Carter, that's good.
This is what Carter does. Her quickness and handles help her easily shake off defenders.
Now here is Sykes. Ball queen. No good from outside. Right side Carter. Here's Williams. And she was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws for her. That one on Wheeler.
The line for the
A very
green.
difficult matchup.
This is
Williams is
Williams.
6'3" with elite athleticism. Can cause opponents to foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, with Elizabeth Williams on the floor, you've got an elite rim protector. No easy baskets inside when you got Elizabeth on the floor.
So she gets them both.
And you talk about Williams' defense. She left college ranked 9th all-time in blocked shots.
But it's not just about size. It's about positioning. It's about anticipation. She's really one of the smartest defenders you'll ever find.
They've given up so many threes today.
Their defensive rotations on the perimeter have been abysmal.
Sims. And she banks in the layup.
Sims.
So tough. Sims is a throwback player, really. A guard more comfortable banging inside than chucking up threes.
Here's Ogumake. And that one goes in as she's fouled. It'll be 3 points if she
personal
can
foul,
convert
team's
the free
first.
throw.
The Agumakes have to be the best sister duo in WNBA history. Shanae with her sister Nneka, both all-stars and fantastic ambassadors for basketball.
Got a piece of it. Outside Wheeler. Ball queen. Parker defending. Got that bucket in no time at all.
They come out of halftime smoking hot from beyond the arc.
Yeah, and as hot as they are from out there, there's absolutely no reason not to just keep letting them fly.
I agree, Brian. They should all have the green light.
Outside Williams. Clock at 6. Sims. Crosses over. Ball queen with the rebound.
She just hasn't looked right. She hasn't. And something is off with her mechanics, I think.
And Hayes comes to help. Outside Tolliver. Ball queen. Vadiva. She's guarded by Hayes. Here's ball queen. And the Sparks another three.
Wow. I mean, what can you say?
And Atlanta has possession. Pass to Parker. Sims. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. One item that stood out is their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it's tough to defend.
To the left side wing. To the middle. Here's Vadiva. And she uses the glass on the layup.
Nice touch near the hoop.
Sims with it. 5 points in the game. They really want to find that igniter here.
That's right, their offense is ground to a standstill.
Maybe you need to suit up, Tim. They need a spark.
This offense, it just seems completely deflated.
While at the other end, it's one bucket after another. This run is really getting out of hand.
And making it ugly.
She's doing everything for them right now on the offensive side. No matter what the defense has done, she's had an answer.
They need this. And that's 2 points on the layup.
A bundle of energy. Sims just bounces off defenders and still has the ability to score.
Pass to Vadiva. Here's Wheeler to the left wing, to the inside. Vadiva gets the bucket.
Crisp pass into the paint.
And Atlanta has possession. And here's Williams. Parker with the screen. Over ball queen. Williams can't get it to go. Erica Wheeler drives in. Vadiva. Yep, that one goes.
They're beginning to just fall apart defensively, especially on the interior.
Yeah, they're crumbling like a cookie right now, and that's 4 straight field goals they've allowed from within touching distance of the rim.
Outside Sims. Pass to Williams.
Los Angeles foul. Maria Vadiva. First personal foul, teams first. Second team foul. In for the dream.
Now Billings. 5 points in the game. Shot clock at 5. Dupree screen. And once again, off the mark by Atlanta. Pass to Cooper. And here's ball queen. Another 3 for the Sparks.
The leading scorer in this game, the dominant figure today. I mean, there's just no doubt about what she can do on the court.
And here's Billings. Now Hayes. Right side, Williams. Shoots over Zawi B. Williams can't get it to go.
I'm sorry to say it, guys, but she's given them little to nothing at the offensive end.
And the shot goes down.
A big lead becomes bigger. They are playing with purpose, guys.
And that goes for both ends of the floor. They've been controlling the action everywhere.
Just dominant.
Out to the wing. Right side, Sims. Can't hit it from 12 feet. And this could get even more out of hand if they continue to put up points.
What a performance it's been.
Here's Cooper. Up and in on the layup.
She just plays the love of the game. You can see it in how she prepares, her work ethic, the way she interacts with her teammates and players on other teams. When she hits the floor, she is all about the game of basketball.
Here's Hayes. 2 points. That one goes in.
As a big, sometimes your height is a huge help passing-wise. It allows players like Williams to get a clear view of open players.
Count it. Good.
This defense is getting eaten up on the inside, guys, giving up far too many free runs to the rim.
And they haven't been able to return the favor. Their offense in the paint hasn't been up to par.
Tiffany Hayes on the wing. She's got 5. Lets it go from deep. The Sparks grab the miss. Here's Ball Queen. Another three for the Sparks. And Atlanta has possession.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Outside Hayes. Pass to Dupree. Billings. Outside Sims. It's not going to go for her. Good D by Neko Bumake. Tries from 10. Another one falls for the Sparks.
They're doing a terrific job of getting the ball inside, attacking the paint. That's an area, and it's a key area on the court that they've controlled.
Yeah, once they identified what an edge they had inside, they just continued to attack. The second she got around the pick and shook her man, it was straight to the bucket for the easy deuce. Very well done.
Here's Zowie B. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
What an intimidating inside presence. Defenders have their hands full when Zowie B is near the rim.
Pass to Billings. Now here's Williams. Here's Dupree. Gets it to drop, and she's now shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
That pass led her so perfectly, she didn't even have to break stride.
And she makes that one.
That's how you do it. She passed her way out of the double team and into an easy bucket.
Outside Dupree. Pass to Billings. Hayes up top. Dupree, defended by Ball Queen. And she'll shoot free throws. Clearly fouled on the shot that time. The whistle blows.
Third team foul.
And the foul called on the Los Angeles Sparks.
For Atlanta.
She's getting her first free throw attempts of the night.
It's pretty incredible to think Candace Dupree was drafted back in 2006, is still playing at such a high level all these years later.
And so she hits both.
They've made every free throw here in the second half.
And look, Tim, you know better than anyone, that efficiency is so crucial when you're looking to overcome a deficit.
1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Outside Tolliver. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots over Carter. Another one falls for the Sparks.
An unselfish basketball player who rarely forces bad shots. I mean, Tolliver simply executes at a high level.
And as we conclude the third quarter, pretty much a blowout. It's been a one-sided affair. Sparks ahead, running away with this one. And we've got more in store for you right after this. And we welcome you back as we get going into the fourth quarter. The final quarter of play can change everything. And this has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a very nice job of extending their lead.
Pass to Coffee. Sykes with the ball. Zowie B down low. 3 on her. Zowie B gets the...
In for the dream.
Now here's Williams. She's guarded closely. Now Billings. Pass to Williams. Billings. On the money from 12 feet away. Now here's Ball Queen. There's the 3, and the Sparks, another 3.
He's had such a steady hand, and I think watching this game, she's the one responsible for getting them this lead late.
Yeah, her shooting percentage is unreal right now. Just so dependable here
Monique
today.
Billings.
The defenders didn't really even get a sniff of her on that move to the iron.
Pass to Ball Queen. From the arc, connects from three-point range.
She is feeling it, shooting a terrific percentage from the field.
Outside Sims. Hayes. On the wing, Courtney Williams. Dupree a screen. Uncovered. It's good. The assist that time from Courtney
Assisted.
Williams.
Courtney
Smooth
Williams.
shot from Dupree. Her team's doing a good job here, getting her the ball when she's set to shoot.
Pass to Ball Queen. And the Sparks, another three.
That's her MO. Sometimes she can score more points by herself than the rest of the team combined.
Here's Dupree. Off with the layup. Ball Queen. She's guarded by Hayes. Sykes outside. And here's Walker. Pass to Ball Queen. From deep. Another three for the Sparks.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes.
So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots.
Fourth
Next.
personal foul. Third team foul.
The first one falls.
Shooting for Atlanta. Monique Billings.
And she makes both free throws. Inside. Walker's shot is good.
Walker's height makes a real difference, and that's what gives her easier access to shots.
Pass to Billings. Hayes. Here's Williams. She's guarded by Sykes. 5 to shoot. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by Sykes. Out to the right wing. Shoots it. Another one falls for the Sparks.
Terrific run to put this ball game away.
And now let's see just how much longer they keep that foot on the accelerator.
They got to keep it on the accelerator to the finish line.
Pass to Hayes. Here's Billings. On the wing, Courtney Williams. To the paint. And here's Billings. Courtney Williams for 3. In for her 7th make in 13 attempts.
It used to be a weakness of her game, but Williams has worked on three-point shooting, and her percentages have increased each year in the league.
Now Ball Queen. 6-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Pass to Walker. This one for 3. Good on the triple.
The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
I wasn't sure they should try to get the 3 right back like that, but hey, it worked out for them.
Hayes with it. On the wing, Courtney Williams. Fires from deep. Miss. And so it's the Sparks taking care of business in this one. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight, one in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they never found.
The energy here was just tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. Once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm, the flow of the game. What a treat.
And that's a wrap, everyone.